Do you ever wonder why some people always seem to struggle financially, while others effortlessly build wealth? It's not about luck or being in the right place at the right time. The real secret lies in the way they think. In this eye-opening video, we're going to explore 10 significant differences between rich and poor minds that can change your perspective on wealth forever. Welcome back to our channel, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Point 1. Commitment versus wishful thinking. There are two individuals, both with dreams of becoming successful entrepreneurs. One person says, I'm committed to turning my business idea into a reality no matter what obstacles come my way. On the other hand, the other person says, I wish I could become a successful entrepreneur without having to face any challenges. The first individual, driven by their unwavering commitment, puts in the necessary work, takes calculated risks, and stays dedicated to their goal, even when faced with setbacks. Meanwhile, the second person, stuck in wishful thinking, remains in the same spot year after year, hoping for success to fall into their lap without putting in the required effort. Eventually, the person with the commitment becomes a successful entrepreneur, reaping the rewards of their hard work and dedication. The other person continues to complain about their circumstances, feeling envious of those who have achieved success while they remain stuck in their own limitations. Number 2, playing to win versus playing not to lose. Imagine two athletes competing in a race. The first runner steps onto the track with the goal of crossing the finish line as quickly as possible. Every step they take is aimed at winning the race. On the other hand, the second runner hesitates at the starting line, focusing solely on avoiding tripping or falling during the race. They take slow and steady steps to ensure they don't lose. However, in doing so, they miss out on the opportunity to win. Similarly, people with a loser mindset play it safe to avoid failure, missing out on potential success. Number 3, opportunity, focus versus fear of risk. Consider two hikers standing at the base of a mountain. The first hiker looks up at the peak and says, "That's quite a climb, but I'm sure there's a great view from the top. Let's see how I can make it happen." The second hiker focuses on the potential dangers and says, "What if I fall? What if the weather takes a turn? It's too risky. I'm just gonna stay here." The first hiker with an opportunity focus starts the climb, enjoying the journey and embracing the challenges along the way. They problem solve and adapt to changing conditions, eventually reaching the summit and being rewarded with a breathtaking view. The second hiker, who shies away from risk, misses out on the experience and the chance to discover what they were capable of. Number 4, promoters versus hikers. Imagine two artists, each with a unique piece of artwork. The first artist confidently promotes their work through exhibitions and online platforms, actively seeking feedback and opportunities to showcase their talent. They believe in the value of their art and are willing to put themselves out there to share it with the world. The second artist, however, hides their work out of fear or insecurity. They don't believe their art is good enough and fail to recognize their own worth. As a result, their talent goes unrecognized and they miss out on potential success and recognition. Number 5, problem solvers versus problem avoiders. Picture two campers lost in the woods. The first camper, resourceful and determined, sets out to find solutions to their problems, such as building a shelter and finding food and water. They take action to improve their situation and eventually make it out of the woods safely. The second camper, overwhelmed by their problems, spends their time complaining and worrying instead of taking action. They become paralyzed by fear and anxiety, making their situation worse and prolonging their struggle. Number 6, solution-oriented versus complaint-oriented. Two friends are stuck in traffic on their way to an important event. The first friend, solution-oriented, says, "Let us use this time to catch up on our podcasts and find some solutions to those problems at work." The second friend, complaint-oriented, says, "This is so frustrating. Why does this always happen to us? It's so unfair." The solution-oriented friend uses the time productively, coming up with innovative ideas and strategies to tackle their work challenges. In contrast, the complaint-oriented friend wastes the opportunity to make positive changes and instead focuses on negativity and resentment. Number 7, focus on goals versus focus on fears. Imagine two archers competing in a competition. The first archer concentrates their focus on the target, aiming to hit the bullseye with precision and accuracy. They visualize their arrows soaring through the air, landing right in the center of the target. The second archer, on the other hand, focuses on their fears and doubts. They worried about missing the target, letting go of the wrong arrow, or failing to win the competition. Their anxiety and uncertainty cause their aim to falter, resulting in a less accurate shot. Number 8. Embracing hard work versus settling for survival. A job is something you do to survive. Work is something you do to thrive. Think about it! A job has set hours, set tasks, and set pay. It offers security and stability. But work is different. Work involves creativity, innovation, and initiative. It requires effort beyond what's expected. It means taking on extra projects, learning new skills, and pushing boundaries. It's about going the extra mile to achieve extraordinary results. Number 9. Mastering money versus avoiding money. We all know someone who struggles with managing even small amounts of money, let alone larger sums. Number 10. Money works for them versus they work for money. Imagine two individuals approaching retirement. The first person has spent their entire working life trading their time for money. They wake up early, work diligently, and save a portion of their earnings for the future. Even in retirement, they continue to work part-time to keep the money coming in. This person has built their life around working in exchange for financial security. Now, imagine the second person approaching retirement. Instead of trading their time for money throughout their career, they focused on building assets and investments that generate income. They understood the value of investing and diversified their portfolio to create multiple streams of revenue. Now, in retirement, this person enjoys financial freedom because their investments generate enough income to support their lifestyle. They have the luxury to spend their time pursuing hobbies, traveling, or simply relaxing without worrying about where the next dollar will come from. In conclusion, the difference between the rich and the poor mindset is a significant topic that holds the key to understanding the root causes of financial disparities. By exploring these 10 crucial points, we gain insight into the importance of adopting a rich mindset in order to achieve financial abundance. Remember that the power to create wealth lies within each and every one of us. It begins with a shift in mindset, a willingness to embrace new ideas, and a commitment to taking action. Thank you for joining us on this eye-opening journey. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel for more insightful content, and stay tuned for our upcoming videos that will continue to empower your journey towards success.